before this video is over. 3 people watching right now will decide to change their financial lives forever. And the rest will click away, go back to their scroll, and wonder 10 years from now why nothing ever changed. I need you to ask yourself one honest question right now, and I need you to answer it truthfully. Are you actually building wealth right now, or are you just surviving? Because there is a difference, a massive one, and most people, 9 out of every 10 people, will go their entire lives, never knowing what that difference actually is. Today, we are going to change that. I am going to show you exactly why the majority of people never build real wealth, the 5 invisible traps they fall into, and most importantly, the exact blueprint the 10% use to escape them. Stay until the end, because the last thing I share in this video is the one thing that once you understand, it will make every financial decision you ever make a completely different one. Let us get into it. Here is a number I want you to sit with for a moment. 90% of people in the entire world will retire either broke or completely be dependent on someone else to survive. Not because they did not work hard, not because they were not smart enough, but because nobody ever taught them these 5 things. Let me say that again, because it matters. It is not about intelligence. It is not about talent. It is not even about how hard you work. The construction worker who retires with $2 million and the lawyer who retires broke were not separated by their careers. They were separated by 5 things, 5 decisions, 5 mindsets. And here is what makes this both terrifying and exciting at the same time. Every single one of these things is a choice, which means starting today, right now, you get to choose which side of that 90% you are on. Let us go through them one by one. Wealth Killer 1. Most people trade time for money their entire life, selling time instead of building assets. Think about how almost everyone you know makes money. They show up, they work, they get paid, they go home, show up, work, get paid, go home, for 40 years. And the terrifying thing about that model is this. The moment you stop showing up, the money stops too. You cannot get rich trading time for money. You can get comfortable, you can survive, but you cannot build real, generational wealth by selling your hours. Because time is the one thing you cannot make more of. The 10% understand something different. They build things that earn money whether they show up or not. Investments, businesses, assets, royalties, rental income, things that work while they sleep. You do not need to quit your job. You need to build something alongside it, something that grows while you work. Even $50 a month invested consistently in an index fund is the beginning of an asset. It is a tiny machine you are building, one that will eventually run on its own and pay you back for the rest of your life. Start building the machine today. Watch at the end, because Wealth Killer 5 will shock you. Wealth Killer 2. Lifestyle inflation. Earning more, keeping less. You get a raise. You upgrade your car. You get a promotion. You move into a bigger apartment. You earn more. You spend more. And 10 years later, despite earning twice what you used to earn, you are somehow still living paycheck to paycheck. This is called lifestyle inflation. And it is the single most common reason why people with good income die without savings. Here is how insidious it is. It does not feel like a trap. It feels like a reward. You earn more, so you deserve more, right? But here is what the 10% do instead. Every time their income goes up, they increase their investments first, before they increase their lifestyle. If you earn an extra $500 a month, you put $300 into investments and allow yourself $200 more in lifestyle. You still enjoy the raise, but you also finally start getting ahead. The rule: invest the raise before you spend it. Automate it. Set it up so the investment happens the same day your paycheck hits. Before you see it, before you spend it. Because the money you never see, you never miss. Wealth Killer number 3. Debt working against you, not for you. There are 2 kinds of debt in this world. Debt that builds wealth, and debt that destroys it. A mortgage on a property that appreciates, that is debt working for you. A credit card charging you 22% interest on a television you bought 3 years ago. That is debt working against you. And most people are drowning in the second kind. Here is the math that nobody shows you in school. 22% average credit card interest rate. For every $1,000 you carry in credit card debt, you are paying $220 a year to own things you already bought. That $220 invested instead, over 30 years at 10% return, becomes over $3,900. Debt does not just cost you money. It costs you your future wealth. The 10% treat high-interest debt like a fire in their house. They do not negotiate with it. They do not manage it. They put it out as fast as humanly possible, and they never let it start again. If you have high-interest debt right now, that is your first investment. Paying off a 22% interest credit card is the same as getting a guaranteed 22% return on your money. No investment on earth beats that. Stay till the end, and I promise, your life won't remain the same. Wealth killer number 4, waiting. The most expensive mistake in finance. I need to show you something. Two people, call them Alex and Jordan. Alex starts investing $200 a month at age 25. Jordan waits until 35. Same amount, same investment, 10 years apart. By age 65, Alex has over $700,000. Jordan has just over $250,000. Same person, same money. The only difference, 10 years. Time in the market is not just important. It is everything. Every year you wait is a year of compounding you will never get back. And here's what kills me about this. Most people say they are waiting until they have more money, until things settle down, until the market feels safer. But the market never feels safe. Life never settles down. There is never a perfect time. The best time to invest was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Today, with whatever you have, even $20, even $50, start, and let time do the rest. Wealth killer number 5, the root of everything. The story you tell yourself about money. I saved this one for last because it is the root of everything else. It is the reason people do not invest, even when they know they should. It is the reason people stay in bad financial situations, even when the exit is right in front of them. It is the story they believe about themselves. I am not good with money. Wealth is for other people. Rich people are just lucky. I grew up poor, so this is just how my life is. These stories feel true. They feel like facts. But they are not facts. They are beliefs. And beliefs can be changed. 88% of millionaires are self-made. They were not handed wealth. They simply refused to believe that wealth was not for them. The most expensive thing you will ever own is a limiting belief about what you deserve financially. What story are you telling yourself about money right now? Because whatever that story is, your bank account is listening. So now you know the 5 traps. Let us talk about the way out. The 10% do not do anything magical. They follow a simple blueprint, and they follow it consistently. Here it is. 1. Spend less than you earn, always. This is the foundation. No exceptions. Live below your means and protect that gap like your future depends on it. Because it does. 2. Kill high-interest debt immediately. Any debt above 10% interest gets eliminated first. This is your highest guaranteed return. Nothing else competes with it. 3. Build an emergency fund first. 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. This is your financial seatbelt. Without it, one bad month wipes out years of progress. 4. Invest consistently, no matter what. Index funds. Every month. Automate it. Whether the market is up or down, you invest. The people who got rich are the ones who kept buying when everyone else was panicking. 5. Grow your income and protect your lifestyle. Skills, side income, career growth, pursue all of it. But every time your income rises, your investments rise first. Lifestyle comes second. Always. That is it. That is the entire blueprint. Not glamorous, not complicated, but followed consistently over 10, 15, 20 years. It produces millionaires from ordinary incomes. I want you to imagine something. Your 70-year-old self, sitting somewhere quiet, looking back at this exact moment, at this video, at this decision. Are they sitting there in peace, financially free, grateful for every small decision you made starting today? Or are they sitting there wishing, desperately, that you had started sooner? The 90% is not a destiny. It is a default. And defaults can be changed, but only by the people who decide to change them. You watch this whole video. That already makes you different from most people. Now do one thing. Just one. Today, open an investment account. Pay off one debt. Automate $50. Do something your future self will thank you for. The 10% is not a club you are born into. It is a choice you make. Make it today. If this video gave you even one idea that shifts how you think about your money, do me a favor right now. Hit that subscribe button. Every single week on Smart Money Clan, we break down the money moves, the wealth strategies, and the financial truths that school never taught us, in a way that actually makes sense for real people with real lives. And drop a $sign in the comments right now. You are committing to joining the 10% starting today. I read every single comment. The Smart Money Clan. See you in the next one.